Peace, peace. What's good? I was about to go to sleep. Well, I was about to shower. Is it recording? Yeah, it is recording. I have this light on the phone, so I can't really see. I was about to take a quick shower so I could go to sleep. I just got home a little while ago from an Aware concert. Oh my gosh, it was so amazing. It was so good. I'll be uploading some videos of it tomorrow. And it's literally, it didn't just end right now, but I accompanied my friend to go eat something. So it's 1:48 where I am in Tulum right now. For some reason, I am feeling like I should make a quick video. Or I don't want to say quick for it to be just a video. I don't want to put a timestamp on it. And as I went to go get the microphone because I didn't want to be talking loud, I just had this quick thought of a conversation I was having with someone the other day. I had a meeting with, not so much a meeting, but I met with someone who I don't even know what exactly to say it was. Basically, through our conversation, this person used to be, or sometimes is, I don't know if he still does it, he used to be a coach. And he was coached himself. He himself was coached by the person who coached Tony Robbins. So he had a lot of golden nuggets to share with me. And basically, the reason why we came together to meet is because he wanted to share some wisdom, share some insights, and help me to work on what I know I've been needing to work on to put myself out there. And so right now, as I went to go get the microphone, I thought of our conversation. It came to my mind of some quotes that I wrote down. He had me doing some exercises, and I was writing a few of the things that he was saying, like quoting, not where he himself made up the quote, but I quoted what he had quoted from someone else. And it was, every master was once a disaster. Every master was once a disaster. I feel like that has so much to say within it. And I'm going to share a little bit of like what it even means to me to hear that. It's like a lot of times I feel like I need to be not necessarily perfect, but I want to perfect things. I want to have all the ins and outs figured out sometimes. I want to have all the ins and outs figured out. I want to be well prepared. Different little things that I notice that I hold myself back from doing something that I know I'm being called to do. Like even this, it's like I want to have the good equipment. I want to have, good editing. I want to just things that don't even matter. What matters is whatever message I put out, however people receive me just putting out my voice to share whatever it is that wants to come through. It doesn't matter about the lighting. It doesn't matter about the equipment. It doesn't matter about the sound. It doesn't matter about the editing. None of that matters. And it's like, what's the point of letting all these things hold us back? Because we think that we need to have X figured out when we really don't. We can start with where we are with what we have without trying to think that we need to start, that we need to get from point A to Z immediately. And another thing that it kind of brings me to what he said, which is something that I'd heard before, but he implemented it in my mind again, where it's like, I don't have to be a 10. I can be a 5 and help a 3, a 4, a 3, a 3, a 2, a 1, being a 5. I don't have to be a 10 to help a 4 or a 3. We don't need to be or have this huge thing, to have all these things figured out, to just get started, to just start doing. And from there we go progressing. We go progressing from a 5 to a 6, from a 6 to a 7. Maybe we might skip a little bit from a 7 to a 9. But the point is, we have to start somewhere. People don't just we don't come out of our mom's womb already speaking, already walking, already knowing the alphabet, already knowing math, already knowing how to communicate. Everything is gradual. Everything is gradual. It's all gradual steps. And just like it is with when we are young ones, not young ones, I mean, we're always young at the soul. Like, okay, not at the soul, but I don't like to put any like this, how old are you? No, I don't like to do that. I also just don't like to say babies. I don't like to say children. Etymology. So when we have come out of the womb, we don't expect the next of kin to know all these things, to start walking right away, to know how to eat their own food, to I don't know, to do all these things that we learn as we go. We don't expect any of that from them. So why do we expect so much from ourselves? Just because we've lived however long we've lived doesn't mean that we have all the answers figured out. Do all the answers lie within us? Yes, they do, but it takes time for us to go within ourselves to figure it out. And that's also a big part of releasing control, releasing perfectionism. I know that's something that I sometimes I still do struggle with it, but I really struggled with it before, where I just wanted to be perfect, everything to be perfect, everything to be in order, everything to just being so controlling. I acknowledge it. I definitely acknowledge it. And the way that I live my life now, I have literally pulled back the ropes so much, where I don't necessarily plan out a lot of things. I don't try to control or manipulate certain things to happen a certain way or within a certain time frame, or have to have everything figured out. But for some reason, actually up until now, I've been able to let go of the ropes within my own self that aligns with my purpose, where it's like, you know what, Cindy, you don't have to be perfect at speaking. You don't have to be perfect and have this whole map mapped out for you to just get on a stage, for you to just start sharing yourself, to just start sharing your truth, to just start. You don't have to be a 10. You could just start where you are right now now because there's someone out there who needs to hear whatever it is that you have to say. And there's people out there that can benefit from your own experiences. So why in the world am I going to hold back if I could help somebody else, even if it's just one person? Just because I'm striving for perfection, just because I'm striving for whatever it is, and continuing to feel or think that I'm not ready, that I have to keep waiting a little bit longer to be ready, more ready, when I can just train, I can just switch something within my mind and within my heart to trust that I am ready. I am as ready as I need to be. We don't have to be perfect. We're as perfect as we're meant to be in this moment. You can be a 3 and help a 2, help a 1. You can be a 2 and help a 1. You don't have to be a 5. You don't have to be an 8. You definitely don't have to be a 10. So am I speaking to myself? I am speaking to myself. I'm literally speaking to myself because I'm looking at myself, but I'm also speaking to myself because it's things that I also need to hear. But not only that, I'm also speaking to myself because I am you and you are me. And everything outside of is a direct reflection of us inside. And especially more so, whoever it is that found this message is because there's something here for you. And maybe you're struggling with around the same things that I've struggled with before. And me, whatever number I am, I'm not even trying to place a number on myself. I just know I'm not perfect. And I can own and acknowledge the fact that I'm not perfect. And I'm totally okay now in this present moment of who I am to not be perfect. I don't want to even ever be perfect because that's just so much to live up to. I don't want to be perfect at all. What I do want is to know that I am doing something in this life to help others however I can, even through my imperfection. To help others because I've been imperfect, to learn from my mistakes, to learn from what I've experienced, so that others, you may not have to go through that same experience or one that's similar. It's time we stop holding back from our own selves. It's time we stop holding back thinking that we're not ready. You are ready. The only difference is in your mind. Your mind is the one convincing you that you're not ready. But you're as ready as you need to be for whatever it is. And if we keep thinking that we're not ready, then we're never going to be ready. And we can fast forward as much time as we want and we're still going to be in the same position of not being ready. Because that's the energy that we're giving out. And the universe will continue to give us more of that to show us like, well, you're not ready. The moment we decide, I am ready, is the moment that the universe will align with that for us too. I'm choosing, I'm decided, I have decided already that I am ready. I'm ready to put myself out there. I'm ready to get up on stages. I'm ready to do whatever it is that I'm meant to do. If I'm scared, it's okay. I'm gonna do it regardless. Because I can be a 3 and help a 2. I can be a 2 and help a 1. Shoot, I can be a 1 and help a 0. So it's time for us to shine in our purpose. It's time for us to stop holding back. It's time for us to live our truth and to live and be the only one that we are. Nobody can ever be me. Nobody can ever be you. There's only one of us. And man, that's as perfect as it gets. So if you're feeling like you're not ready, I'm here to remind you that you are. I'm here to plant a seed in your mind and in your heart and in your belief system that you are ready. It's time for you to start believing that you're ready. The moment you start to believe that you're ready and that you're worthy and that you're capable of whatever it is that you're being called to do and being drawn to do and feeling within your heart and your soul that you are meant to be doing, it's because you are. It's there for a reason. Start watering it. Start watering it and sharing it with others, or whatever it is that you're meant to be doing. Start doing it now. Start doing it now. The time is now for us to all believe in ourselves and believe and live the truth that we're all here for a reason. And if some seed has been planted within us, it's for a reason. You are ready. I am ready. And we're as ready as we need to be. Let's be a 3 and let's help the 2 and the 1s. Let's be a 5, let's help the 4, the 3, the 2, the 1. Shoot, let's be. It doesn't matter what number we are. It's not about numbering ourselves, as I said again. It's not about numbering ourselves. The point is for us to realize that there's always someone out there that we can help and share some kind of something to, that's rooted from love, some kind of love on some kind of vibration, some vibration of love in whatever form that means. So this is not only my message to me, but this is a message to you. Receive it. Believe it. I came to you for a reason. There's no coincidence. I read something the other day, I think yesterday, that said that coincidences are Source's way of remaining invisible or something like that. I can't remember verbatim. Not remaining invisible, remaining basically like, what was the word? It's Source's way of remaining anonymous. No, it wasn't anonymous, but I hope you get the point. I'm gonna trust you get the point. Because there's no such thing as coincidences. And Source is always looking out for us and placing things in our path to show us that it's with us, to remind us that it's with us, to prove to us that it's with us. So if I came to your page, for sure there's something within you that you've been thinking of. And maybe you've been thinking and contemplating to yourself that you're not ready. You don't feel like you're ready, but you are ready. You are ready. Believe it, trust it. Love yourself enough to honor that and honor who you are and honor how far you've come. And of course, you're always going to continue growing, and as you grow, you'll help more. You'll do more. I can see now why I needed to make this message. I love it. All right, I'm off to shower and go to sleep. Let's see what time it is. 2:06. Let's see how much time is on here. I can't really see. 1857, 5. Oh, no. Well, I don't know. 1857. Who knows? Let's look up that number and see what it holds for us. Thanks for sharing with me. Thanks for receiving me and honoring your own truth and believing that this message found you for a reason. So much love, so much peace. Till next time.